Speaking of which, we also do conventional rehab loans. This is where you put 5% down of the as is plus whatever it's going to cost to fix it up. It's a conventional program. You need a 660 credit score for this, but it's a great program. You can go in and if you're going conventional and the place is a real mess, you can get a licensed contractor to go in and give you an estimate. We get the contractor approved up front and you add the two of them together. I used to do a ton of these years ago, and we can do that. We also have the 203K loan, which I don't recommend to anybody. But the conventional is really nice. It's 5% down of the total of the as is plus the improvements. It can be a real wreck, and you can do it in a conventional rehab loan. Jim, you had a question?
Yeah, I think you might have answered it by what you said, Guy, but you said mobile homes on their own land, owned land.
Yes.
What about mobile homes on a leased land? I guess you can't do that, right?
Nope.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. Yes, sir.
You mentioned that you guys portfolio the loans, you keep them in-house. Does that give you the flexibility to do what we used to call swing loans or anything creative like that?
Yeah, we can do bridge loans or swing loans, whatever you want to call that, or if they get it somewhere else. Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
And they generally go up to 50% of the debt load on the back end. So they're pretty flexible on that.
Good to know. Thank you.
They have FHA, they'll go to 55 on the back end.
Okay.
So Guy, are there any like self-employed loans for no income verification or anything like that with 20% down and good credit score?
They have a bank where they give the last 12 months bank statements. It just came out, so I can't tell you a lot about it other than you need the last 12 months bank statements to show your deposits in there. And that's really all I know. I can, like I said, it just came out. So they have it for self-employed people and that's all they show, the bank statements. I don't know anything other than that about it. Like I said, it just came out last week.
Is it a higher rate at all, or
I'm sure it is.
even if it's 20% down?
Yeah, 20% down. Yeah. I seriously doubt it's not higher. So
that would be something interesting to find out, because even anybody that wanted to refi that was self-employed, that writes off a lot of their income, if they had enough equity in their home and could get the interest rate down if there was no income verification.
yeah, I'm going to be studying it this week, so I'll put out an email about it, a blast email to everybody. Like I said, just came out last week, and I haven't had time to really look at it or even try one. I always like to try these things before I even talk about them, because every once in a while somebody will come out with a program and they'll spout off how wonderful it is, and it turns out it's not wonderful. So I usually stick to the stuff I know.
Okay.
Anybody else have any questions?
Yeah.
We also have a lot of the standard stuff like the 3% down conventional first time home buyer program also. We have all the normal stuff that everybody else has. I just wanted to talk about something unique rather than spout off about the usual, 5% down conventional.
Hey, Guy.
Yes.
Do you have anything special or unique for VA buyers?
Yeah, we do VA. The only thing I can remember, Brooks and I were talking about on a mobile home, is a very unique thing that VA has. It can be moved twice, and that sounds like an oddball kind of thing. But if somebody has bought a mobile home out of a park and they put it on land, and then they've decided again to move it to somewhere else, VA is the only one that allows that to happen. And we just had that.
Yeah, we just ran into that.
Yeah, that was a weird thing, but
Guy, do you have any other products that might be more competitive than a VA that you can do the 0% down or something along those lines? You know, a workaround for VA.
I'm not sure you mean other than VA or with VA?
Other than VA.
Yeah, the only thing I can do is you can go conventional with the 3% down and then take a second with PHFA conventional, and you'll go over the 100%. They go $4,000 or 6% of the sale price, whichever is less. So, you know, if you have $100,000 house, you can put 3% down, and then you have $4,000 in addition to, you know, that to help with the closing costs.
Okay.
I will say, guys, very good at VA loans. I had 2 instances last year where customers of mine already started working with USAA, got denial letters from them. Guy picked up the loan right away and got them approved and settled, for that matter, too. So they were extremely happy, and Guy was very helpful on that front.
Awesome.
Anyone else with any questions?
Hey, Guy, do you have any investor type loans?
Yeah, we have 20% and 25% down. If you put 25%, the rate's a lot better. And they'll take 75% of the anticipated rental, whatever the appraiser tells us it should be getting for rent, and help to qualify for that. So you can take a first-time investor and have them go right in and you know, if they qualify for 75% of the anticipated rental, you don't have to qualify just on the payment itself without any help. We use 75% of the rent.
And what states can you write in?
I can only write in Pennsylvania, but Guild can write in all 50 states.
Okay.
So I can refer you out to any place in the country.
Okay, thanks.
Go ahead, Jim.
Is that investor loans, is that typically a 20-year or a 30-year term, Guy?
The 30-year term with us. It's not
Okay.
20.
Thank you.
And you can only get the seller to pay 2% of the sale price towards closing costs with investor loans. So just because you're putting 20% down. Yes, sir.
Do you do land loans?
No, that's the only thing I don't do.
Okay.
Are you doing construction mortgages then?
Yes, we do construction loans. 95%. And we do jumbos. We do the whole everything.
Is it a one-time close product?
Yes, it's a one-time close. It's 95% up to the standard and then goes down from there. They have a number of construction programs. They're real big into that.
Price is a jumbo now, Guy. What's it?
I think it's 560 2, 5. Above that.
Back to the investor loan. Does that have to be an LLC or how could that be handled?
No, it can only be individual. They don't allow LLC anymore.
Okay.
They had too many problems, I guess, with it. That just fell off about a year ago. Because RMS had it and they got rid of it. And then we went to Guild. They didn't do it either. That was one of the first questions I had here. That's the reason I remember it. But the nice thing is all my underwriters are still the same people I've been working with the past 7 years, actually the last 10 years. We all came over in a group, and Guild didn't have any presence on the East Coast at all. And they bought up the whole kit and caboodle on the East Coast. And now they're number 7 in the country. And the really nice thing is I've already gotten this a couple of times that they service the loan. People have, questions about that after settlement. It's real easy now again. I don't have to go looking to see who they sold it to. So I'm available, as most people know, Saturdays, Sundays, in the evenings, Sunday evening. And during
24/7.
24/7, that's right. Tim knows that. So I thank you all very much for everybody that's used me in the past. I really appreciate it. I never get a chance to tell everybody that, but I do. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fry. Brooks, what else?
Yeah, no, if no one has any more questions, we'll get it wrapped up. I just want to thank Guy for his time, and he really works hard at what he does, and I'll give him a quick little tout. He is very, very hardworking and trying to get difficult circumstances finished and closed. And what's cool about his situation now is, like he talked about, he's with a company that's number 7 in the country. So you get the benefits of a big time program, but all his underwriters and processors and him are still local and accessible 24/7. So it's kind of the best of both worlds now. So thank you, Guy.
Thank you. I'm in here, but my office is in Mechanicsburg on Trindle Road. My other office, but I'm in here all the time. So.
Brooksy, I'd like to just take a minute and welcome our 2 new ladies to the company, Grace and Erin. Welcome aboard. We really appreciate your faith in us, and we're going to give it back to you by making you 2 of the best agents around. Looking forward to it. In the meantime, everybody, it was a great bulletin today. Stay positive, and have a great week in the business. Tim, anything else?
Nope. Thank you, Brooks. What's next week's topic?
Next week's topic, I want to bring up solar panels again. I know they are still becoming ever more popular and notoriously difficult sometimes to get leases and transfer of ownership done. So I want to mastermind on that and see what everyone's experiences are, and hopefully we can all learn something.
Let's put out several emails about that so that we can get people that have had good experiences and bad experiences, so we can all learn from what's happening with those, because it is becoming more and more of an issue in transactions.
Sounds good.
All right. We'll talk to you later. Thank you, Brooks. Thank you, everybody. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Thank you.